Okay, so we got some questions here. Do we have any questions? Let me get the questions up. So basically, Chris Froome's Tour de France win, predicted that. Predicted a lot of that stuff, and I'm just waiting for some questions here. This is actually on another channel. This channel's quite quiet. I'm just doing a test right now, seeing if this comes up. Yeah, wow. This channel doesn't come up at all in my subscription feed. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. But let's get some questions. I was just looking at a new bike. I saw one, a Trek 5.9 SL, going cheap. Looks like a nice little bike to get. Let's see, have we got any questions? Let's have a look, see. Let's go to Tumblr. Let's go to Tumblr. Dr. Gregor did something about rice recently, and Gregor missed the boat completely with his rice thing. Arsenic in rice, Dr. Gregor talked about it. Just a joke. Just an absolute joke. I'll do a more in-depth video on my main channel, Durianriders, but just a joke. I mean, it almost seems like Dr. Gregor's having a squabble with Dr. McDougall, and he's looking for some dirt. I mean, rice is the mainstay of the starch solution. Rice and potatoes, mainly rice. That's McDougall's favourite gig, is rice. Look up the Walter Kempner rice diet. It's just rice, water, sugar, fruit, and fruit juice. Oh, it's great weight loss, definitely great for. Dr. McDougall saying he's reversing clinical type 2 diabetes on a refined sugar diet with added refined sugar, white rice, fruit juice, and fruits. So reversing hypertension, etc. You know, crazy. The banter is real. But we have a little guest here. Guest, do you have any questions? You can do a one-on-one with Durianrider. It's interesting. How did you find my live stream? How did you find that we have a Tory in the background here? But interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Is it possible that I overeat on sugar and that's why I don't lose weight? I smash it in, man. Like, you can only eat as much as you need. I've been sitting here all day. Got out of bed at like 7, 8 o'clock this morning and just snacking on sugar all day. It's 2 o'clock. I had to go find myself some pineapple. I've been eating sugar all day, man. I've been sitting down all day. Do I look fat? So there you go. So, you know what I mean? Glucose network and steroids. What's the question right here? I asked him about it. He denied it. I don't know. I mean, a few years ago I did my little cycle of steroids, a course of steroids, and I put on a lot of muscle really quickly. So I find it curious how someone could be 35 kilos heavier than me, still very lean, but 35 kilos of extra muscle. And you get these stretch marks in your pec when you grow a lot of muscle from steroids. You get these big stretch marks, and you notice that a lot of the full natty guys got these stretch marks. And it's just a cosmetic thing; it's nothing serious. But that's a real giveaway if someone's been on the gas, in my opinion. So, but hey, you don't get many honest people around here, unfortunately. A lot of people, talk the trash, and a lot of it's projection. I mean, look how skinny I am. I'm like 6 foot tall, 65 kilos. So, if I was 100 kilos or even 85 kilos, then, you'd know. So what's going on there. But people are going to not tell the truth because people are scared of getting caught out. People are scared of not being found out they're perfect, etc. So it's all sorts of tricks to trade out there. I mean, it's a competitive world out there, man. Most of my haters still live at home with mummy or they're financed by their parents, And it's not a bad thing, but it makes a lot of guys, especially once you go past maybe 23, you start to get a little bit like, fuck, I'm still living at home, mum's still washing my undies, mum's still making my bed, mum's still giving me money to fly to Thailand or business class tickets. People just funding you, alright? So that can create this like frustration, and you see Durianrider just fucking Mac Daddy in it, like just living the dream, dream girl, dream bikes, dream fucking holiday lifestyle, just getting it fucking done. And a lot of guys get jealous, and I say, man, don't get fucking jealous, get inspired, man. I'm not jealous of nobody. If I see a motherfucker killing it, I'm like, man, fucking good on him. You know, how can I maybe, what can I rub off of that? What can I like learn from that? You know, don't get jealous. Jealousy's like, that's a pitiful existence with no dignity. There's no dignity, man. And jealousy is like a cage. It's like an emotional cage. You know, so all these guys I see, they're just doing these shit kicker jobs they fucking hate, man. They fucking hate their jobs, you know, or they hate being funded by their parents, and then they see me, they get full jelly, and it's just so much projection. Boom, 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 projection. So all I can offer is just, you know, my experiences, my advice, and my example. Take it or leave it, but don't get jelly. Don't get jelly. Get inspired, man. Get inspired.